Hey guys, what's up? And welcome back to the channel. It is your dear old pal Lavender440 here once again to tell you about the wonderful world of technology. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. Today we're going to talk about Docker. What is Docker, you might ask? Docker is a tool designed to make it easy to create, deploy, and run applications through the use of containers. And what is a container? Well, a container is something that allows a developer to package up an application with all of the parts it needs, such as libraries and other dependencies. Now, I bet you're wondering, how is Docker different from using a virtual machine? Because they are pretty similar. Well, here's how. Well, a virtual machine comes with a full operating system and its own memory management system, while having no physical hardware. A virtual machine emulates valuable resources for the user's operating system, which makes it possible to run many instances of multiple different operating systems on a single machine. So here, each operating system runs as an individual entity from the host's OS. So if you'll take a look at the diagram I have here, on the virtual machine, it is running on the host's operating system. The hypervisor is like what the user sees on a virtual machine. So it's the host's OS running the virtual machine's hypervisor, which in turn runs three separate OSs within it, which in turn run three separate applications. While in a container, you can see that the operating system is just running the Docker engine, which just runs three applications without any need for those extra three operating systems. So on the other hand, Docker containers are executed with the use of the Docker engine. And this allows containers to be smaller than virtual machines. It allows for faster startup, better performance, and greater compatibility due to the sharing of the host's kernel. So because it's just the one operating system, it really becomes much more optimal for maybe businesses to use, or really anybody who has the need for this kind of a thing. But that's just the basics between the two. I'm going to show you an example of a container using Docker to access HackCMS. So this is how you'd first get to it. You would be prompted with a login, but I'm already into my account, so I just have to hit start, and it'll bring you right to this page. This is the main Docker menu. It's pretty simple. We're going to start by hitting the wrench. One manager and one worker, keeping it simple today. All right, and this is the first screen it's going to bring you to. So the first thing we need to type is vim docker/compose.yml, because this is a YML file. Enter. And now we're in the file that I just created, and I'm going to paste the code that I was given. And you hit colon and type WQ once you have put all the data within your file. And this is how you quit back. There we go. You see I'm back to the screen from before. And now I'm going to type docker/compose up. And everything is going as I planned. So now it is pretty much downloading the HackCMS port. So in a minute, you're going to see a little number pop up right next to open port. That is the HackCMS port number. There it is. And this is how you're going to access it. Click on that number, and here you go. We are almost there. It gives you the admin and the login password. Copy that. Now let's access HackCMS. You'll notice I am actually opening this on my Internet Explorer. I forget, that's not the name of this one, but for some reason my Hacks websites do not open correctly within this web browser, but I could not open it here. I was having some issues with Docker within Google Chrome. So this is how we're doing it. It might just take a little bit longer. Oh. I was hoping it would at least take me to the login page. But that really is the basics. You get to that almost new version of HackCMS that Docker ports in for you, and then you can log in through that, and then you have access to the actual HackCMS. It would have just taken it to my site list. But that's pretty much the video, guys. Thanks for sticking with me. You get the basics of virtual machines. You know a bit about Docker. So I'm hoping you learned something. I know I did. All right, guys. Thanks for listening.